Hey folks, Chris once again, welcome back to the review. This is another request assignment for Jaden. And the name of this video is How onlyjayus became TikTok's hated creator. I have no idea I know who this is, but I think I've seen this video before. And then, so I guess this is a reaction or so let's check it out. Hey.
I said disgusting things to people, and I am so ashamed of myself for using racist rhetoric, and I am so sorry.
People got offended by her saying the N-word. Accidentally, probably.
You guys can forgive me for this.
One of the worst I've ever seen. She definitely took notes from the other crappy ones, is how a YouTube comment described onlyjayus' public apology following just one of her numerous different TikTok controversies.
What is going on with you white saviors that keep trying to defend Jayus for saying N-word lover, bro? You must say it too.
This is what
people act like that she's like the first one to say the N-word. I'm like, there's other people who are way worse than her. Trust me, I've seen them.
makes onlyjayus' story unique. Despite having incredibly uncontroversial content,
If you're at a house party and you got a drink in your hand, don't hold it up here by your chest. Try to hold it more down towards your hip. This will make you seem more open and confident, and people will be more willing to come up and talk to you.
she's found herself in a big scandal on the political TikTok battlefield every couple of months for the last 3 years.
At this point, people of color should not be following onlyjayus.
Why is onlyjayus more prone to getting involved in these types of controversies? Is it something to do with how she responds to those critical of her?
I barely text my family back, and I just gotta move apartments because my address got leaked, and you're gonna throw a fit because I didn't make you my priority?
After a
God, she was pissed off in that video.
TikTok
Jesus.
garnered over 400,000 signatures. It'd be safe to say that she's a contender for the platform's most hated creator. And while such a title seems unfair without any further information or knowledge, as we go through explaining how this hatred came to be, the reason for this title will become blatantly obvious, and it all began with a tweet made by onlyjayus on the 9th of April 2020, just 12 months after she began posting videos to her website. I constantly feel like nobody actually likes me, so when I see thousands of hate comments saying, yeah, I never liked onlyjayus, she's so annoying, Jayus seems like a horrible person, that pushed me to the edge. The harsh and possibly even backwards.
I mean, it's not like that she ruined your fucking life. Plus, I think it's wrong to say a person should kill themselves after the person's done something that's not even going to hurt you that much.
Reality of
Like
life.
this.
Is it those who acknowledge
Like,
and complain about
calm down,
hate,
people,
not
man.
receiving more
Calm
hate?
down.
In
It's not like it's the end of the
onlyjayus
world.
likely received a pretty standard amount of negative feedback, owing to maybe a slightly annoying delivery, as she mentioned in her tweet. The problem that onlyjayus had was that she really struggled to ignore criticism, and always seemed to give way too much attention to any situation in which there was some kind of negative sentiment against her name. It's going to be a running theme throughout this whole video, but it started with her simple inability to ignore basic negative comments, such as, yeah, I never liked onlyjayus, which is a pretty tame comment, giving her a foundational reputation as someone who would crack if you simply applied enough pressure.
That's nice. I mean, you just said you don't like her because she's annoying. I mean, it's not like it's...
onlyjayus discovered that another creator by the name of Jonathan Moss had been copying some of her videos word for word.
Did you know that your birth month actually has a huge effect on who you are as a person and the things that can possibly happen to you?
Did you know that your birth month
So that's my hand.
you and the things that can happen to you in your life?
People born in March are way more likely to have asthma, and I can speak to this one because my little sister, the only one born in March.
Why do you keep recording yourself in the bathroom and on the mirror? That's weird.
Because my cousin, the only person born in March, has asthma.
onlyjayus would respond to the copied videos in a tweet reading, TikTok creators should be called out when they copy other TikTok creators' videos word for word, alongside a video calling out Jonathan Moss directly. Jonathan responded by stating that he'd simply found the information on Google, and as a result, onlyjayus was berated and mocked by her audience, with them stating that she was in the wrong for copying the information from Google. This information is from a website. Why are you copying a copier? Copied from Google and complains when others do the same. Which business insider
Because you were
article is
copying
this
word
from?
for word what she was saying.
There was clearly a bit of an
Like, that's
injustice
not
being
cool.
done here. To state that her information was invalid because it was found on Google has got to be one of the dumbest arguments ever made. What did they expect her to do? Find some old 1850s foundation?
The people who are
manuscript from the dust of the
copying
National
Christian
Library
too, which I don't
from
find
there?
that
Jonathan Moss had
smart.
clearly copied her videos word for
Like,
word
you're copying
after onlyjayus posted
psychopaths.
them originally, meaning there was no doubt
That's
about
not good,
copy.
people.
However, onlyjayus was still painted as being in the wrong for one simple
Of course, she
reason.
didn't do
Maybe they
anything
did a
wrong.
reaction
Christian
that
did,
they
but still,
applied
they're
enough pressure, which they
psychopaths.
eventually would. After receiving hundreds of negative comments on her response, onlyjayus would take to Reddit.
They're not
He
meant
said that
to
he
be
found it on
remembered.
Google, which I mean he did, but only after watching my video.
People were doing that TikTok thing on Isabel Guzman. People were copying Randy Stair. I'm like, these are psychopaths. You should not be copying them or making edits on them.
Now, you probably wouldn't go so far as to say that onlyjayus was playing the victim, but she was once again complaining about the circumstances that she had found herself in. And to reiterate the point from earlier, complaining about hate
I can understand because she didn't do anything wrong, in my opinion.
Increasingly petty things to berate you for. With this in mind, it's barely surprising to find out that approximately 6 months later, an old message would be dug up in which onlyjayus had said the N-word, taking center stage as her brand new colossal-sized controversy.
I love you no matter your sex, your gender, your sexuality, your faith, or your race.
Because that didn't age well, because this you, at the bottom calling someone the hard ER, a word used to oppress black people. It's a lot of trust people with savior complexes, bro. I feel like it's always a
You act like it's the first time somebody said the N-word. Like, it's not.
The other day, Addison was canceled.
There's people who are way worse.
2016. Let's see if everyone keeps the same energy. You're a role model for 10 million people, bro. I hope things get better, and I hope you educate.
There were a couple of comments in support of onlyjayus, however, as a whole, and understandably, the response was mostly negative. All these white people saying, it happened 4 years ago. Literally, it doesn't matter. She did it and needs to take responsibility. The hard ER, she's done. And at onlyjayus, you got caught in 4K. The best way that Jayus could have responded to this expose would have either been no response at all, or a short, cool, calm, collected, unemotional post or video. Alternatively, she could have thrown a real curveball and simply said, I'm not sorry, which would have actually been respectable, as it's 100 times harder than simply getting in front of the camera and
Who's
putting out
this?
some pre-written stupid script with the goal of suppressing the criticism in the short term.
I wonder who that
However,
was.
with a track record like onlyjayus, obviously she did none of these, and rather posted a long, emotionally charged, scripted, generic social media apology, which felt as though it was designed to trick the audience into coming away with a specific feeling, as is usually the case with these types of public apologies.
And there is no excuse, and there are no justifications for what I said, and you guys deserve better. And when I first saw the screenshots, I didn't.
Why is my screen so fucking bright on camera, man?
How hateful and how angry of a person I used to be.
Another YouTuber slash TikToker by the name of Papa Gut, who spoke to Jayus on the phone prior to the apology, thought that the intention
Papa
was
Gut?
sincere and that the apology was simply
Oh.
poor.
Never heard of him.
had a conversation, a private phone call conversation with Jayus about this situation. She seemed pretty sincere about how sorry she was. Again, like I said, I thought she was being genuine. What she produced was rough. It was less than stellar.
Others such as Freak the Gemini were less optimistic.
You literally hit us with a Playboy party album. All that suspense just for it to be trash. The worst insult you could tell somebody was liking black people. Wow.
With the scandal being shared across every platform imaginable,
People get offended over the dumbest shit, I swear.
as well as in Netflix
This planet
podcast,
sucks.
by the name of Know-It-All.
I
At
swear.
TikTok, this is
People
what
were so
they
goddamn
say,
stupid.
She has a Netflix podcast. Everyone needs to tag at Netflix.
Netflix has cut ties with James. Big ups.
onlyjayus was clearly feeling the pressure and understandably wanted to make things right with her audience. So she'd end the apology by stating that she wanted to
Share my platform with some amazing black creators who are going to tell their story to try and educate others on the trauma that happens when we use this kind of language.
which would eventually result in her and another African-American content creator.
Who's this
Aunt
person you
Karen
just
agreed to
threw into the
collaborate
video?
on Jayus' channel. In addition to this, 2 weeks after the apology, onlyjayus would go to the effort of posting a video talking about how she had read a book on anti-racism.
The first book that I decided to pick up was How to Be Anti-Racist by Dr. Ibram Kendi, and this will push readers that think that they're not racist into being something better.
To her credit, she did acknowledge that it was a grift in the title, stating, I know it might come off as performative talking about this at the end of Black History Month, but I'm trying to just educate myself and use my platform for good. However, her audience wasn't buying any of the lies. And then after this video, she just tossed the book like it's nothing. That seems like an amazing book for you, but I think you missed some pages. Maybe you missed a few chapters, read it again. But hey, at least she was still in the process of sharing her platform with some other black content creators as she promised, right? Well, no.
So this message is for you, onlyjayus, after your whole N-word debacle. So if you want to collaborate with me,
You're taking it this far? Like, seriously?
suddenly you drop off the face of the earth. Are black people just tokens for you to use when you're ready to play? If you were really truly sorry about what you said, you would not have lied and said you were going to do something you clearly aren't trying to do.
The TikTok essentially outlined that after agreeing to collaborate, onlyjayus would ghost this creator by the name of Aunt Karen once everyone had forgotten about the drama. Now, to only JS's credit, Aunt Karen's call-out was even more pathetic than JS's original apology, because setting up a collaboration with another creator can be incredibly difficult. There's always problems relating to difference in content style, difference in schedule, difference in time zones, the problem of coming
What are you just putting in your mouth, JS?
audiences, what
was that?
script do I allocate to the other person, etc., etc. Yet, Aunt Karen's argument in the call-out was, because only JS ghosted me, she's therefore a racist.
Why not just be racist? Just say you're racist.
Now, maybe there was some racism involved in the decision.
See, I hate people like her.
Still a lazy, low-hanging
Just say you're not
argument
racist,
designed to
man.
reality, being that collaboration
Just say the other word
is
one time and people make a big
successful.
fucking deal
In addition
about
to
it.
this, a feature on Only JS's page with over 10 million followers is going to cost a brand probably hundreds of thousands of dollars. And despite Only JS offering one of these spots to Aunt Karen for free, Aunt Karen still seemed to narcissistically think that
I don't say that word. I don't condone that word, but
I really gave you an opportunity. I really said, you know what, Aunt Karen? Let's see what she has to say. Let's
you
see
act
if we
like it's a
really
big
truly
fucking deal. You act like
Aunt Karen's
it's
call-out was entirely
you act like it's the first person
but
somebody
only
said
valid
it.
for one simple reason. Only JS made a promise. There are obviously exceptions, but most of the time, if you say you're going to do something publicly, you have to follow through with it or people are going to notice. JS would initially discuss the ghosting in her
Wait.
Instagram voice message.
So I am sorry for basically ghosting you. I didn't mean to do that. I just have a very
Move your head so we can
chaotic
read the
schedule.
fucking text, girl.
I hate to
Oh,
do that,
never mind, it's
so
right there.
I genuinely just forgot, and it wasn't me trying to ignore you. You could have just hit me up again, but instead you decided to go public and try to add public pressure onto me, and that's not.
Why is she so
I
fucking
don't want
animated?
to collaborate.
Which will once again receive a response from Aunt Karen, explaining that she had emailed Only JS multiple times and no reply.
You're gonna put it on me in your voicemail. You said I should have emailed you again. April 4th, I emailed you. How many times do you expect me to message you, waiting on you to continuously ghost me?
Now, Only JS probably could have left it at
What,
that.
you?
The drama would have been over within 4
Go for
weeks.
me? Is that what you
As
said?
Papa Gut said most accurately.
For whatever reason, JS doesn't know how to just stop. Like when somebody criticizes JS responds, and that's the worst thing.
And in classic Only
Just
JS
ignore them.
fashion,
Don't
she
even
goes
address
on
the shit, and they'll
emotional
go
response
away.
to the
Trust
drama.
me, I know.
Today's episode of What Are People Mad at Me For Now? Not checking my emails in a timely manner. I was joking. Forgot to respond to an email from this creator that wanted to collab with me. And, you know, instead of just, like, hitting me up again, they made 7 videos about
Oh,
it.
damn.
Will you please
Calm
leave
down.
me the alone? I have a diagnosed neurological disorder that makes me
Calm down,
forget
girl.
things and procrastinate due to time blindness. I forget to eat.
People let this go fucking crazy because people don't know when to fucking stop. The fucking haters are taking over.
The more she'd be held accountable for increasingly petty incidents. Well, after this explosive
Fuck
response,
this
the things that
planet.
are
People
always
are so
following
fucking mean, stupid, and
For example, she would
not
post this
smart.
video.
I don't know what the
You can
fuck
get
that
letters
was that
delivered
fell.
for free without any postage if you just put where you want it to go on the return address instead of where it's actually supposed to be.
Which will get the post office activists involved with comments such as, yes, please encourage people to do activities that cause the already failing post office to lose more money. Or when she posts this video saying nothing more than what degree she did.
So I got my college degrees in math and computer science, which means that I was never really good at writing.
To receive comments such as, I thought you would have majored in saying slower sciences. However, it eventually got to the point where Only JS couldn't
fuck
even
is
make
wrong with
jokes
that
anymore
though,
without
man?
being cancelled. Seriously. On the 23rd of May 2021, Only JS would post the following video.
If a service dog ever approaches you but they're alone, that means that their owner's in trouble and they probably can't move, so you should follow them. Because you'll get a free wallet.
It was clearly a light-hearted joke, summed up in comments such as, she probably said the wallet thing to lighten the mood of something bad. Obviously she wouldn't take a wallet and probably knew that most people would. Bro, do people get this as a joke? Y'all are so sensitive. However, the rest of her audience simply saw yet another opportunity to put Only JS through another period of hardship. Can't believe this is still up. It's obvious that it's a joke, but some people may still do it. It could start a trend. What you post on the internet reaches so many people, and some of those people may be inconsiderate or apathetic towards others and do something wrong as a joke that highly affects another person. Take some YouTube and TikTok prank channels for example.
When is it going to be enough to say onlyjayus is not a good creator, should not be followed, and should not be listened to? My child, they are a service dog user. This is not a kind of joke you want to be putting out there. It's not funny to anybody who uses a service dog.
With all this in mind, the petition with over
You think you can cancel
400,000
someone just making a video about it? You
signatures
fucking
to
can.
ban
The
this
creator will
bill
keep on
is
going.
She dug herself into a hole by displaying an inability to switch off from the audience after being involved in scandal after scandal after scandal. Sometimes criticism from the audience is genuine and can be spotted easily because it's worded
On
in a
one phone,
constructive
you guys
way.
can't
But
see
all
the
the
fucking
time,
words
the
because My camera.
People write mean or critical things just to see if
Camera's
you're the type of
acting
person to
weird.
crack, respond, or apologize, as has been the case throughout onlyjayus' entire TikTok career. She's been tested over and over and over, yet has been unable to switch off and let things go whenever she's been put under pressure. As an end result, there's not only a loss of respect, but also a never-ending freight train of negativity and hatred.
Damn. I mean, I do. Shit. I do. What the fuck's going on? I do agree that saying the N-word is wrong, but the thing is, people act like this is the first person who said the damn word. I'm like, no, people say it all the fucking time. My brother says it. Okay, it's not like it's the first word that's. It's not like she's the first person that's ever said a damn word. Okay. Goddamn, people are stupid. That's racist. I'm like, there's worse stuff going on than just calling people the N-word. There's killing. There's predators. I mean, there's worse shit going on than just saying the N-word. I hate that word, but it doesn't mean that people deserve to get shit on just for saying it one fucking time and people freaking out about it. I'm like, that's why I don't address shit like that, because I don't care. But yeah, I might make one more video and I might do that for tonight. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care. See you all in the next one. See you in the next video. Peace out.